Punk's quest for greatness as he tries to defeat The Undertaker and finally end The Undertaker's 20-0 WrestleMania winning streak.
Michael, I have wrestled The Undertaker countless times. I have been witness to all 20 of his WrestleMania matches. I have never seen him like this. And remember, Punk does not have to pin The Undertaker. He could win by disqualification, and if he does, the greatest streak in the history of sports entertainment is over.
And he could win by countout for that matter as well. We are inside the Izod Center, part of WrestleMania Access, the interactive fan festival. One of the cool things you can do out on the concourse is you can actually, take your photo climbing the ladder, reaching up for the Money in the Bank briefcase.
I saw you climbing the ladder. You have the athletic ability of an Oklahoma chimpanzee.
But it was fun, right?
It was fun. It was fun to watch you try to get up there. It's like an elephant trying to balance on a basketball. It didn't really work that well. You really have no athletic ability. But it was fun for us to watch you fail.
Coming up next on Friday Night SmackDown, a very special inside look at the latest member of the celebrity wing of the WWE Hall of Fame, Donald Trump. But still to come tonight, we return to the arena for in-ring action.
#1 contender Jack Swagger takes home Kofi Kingston. All of that tonight.
As many of you are aware, Mr. McMahon is now on Twitter, @Vince McMahon. And earlier tonight, Mr. McMahon sent out his first video tweet. You have to head over to check it out. You know, WrestleMania is a global phenomenon, and people from around the entire world are coming together at WrestleMania.
I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming.
I'm back where I belong. Yeah, I never felt so strong. Yeah, I'm back, I'm feeling like there's nothing I can't try. And if you with me, put your hands high. No stopping us now. I love that song. Whenever it comes on, it makes me feel strong. I thought I told her that we won't stop till we back cruising through Harlem. These old blocks is what made me, saved me, drove me crazy, drove me away, then embraced me, forgave me for all of my shortcomings. Welcome to my homecoming. Yeah, there you are.
People from over 50 different countries will be attending WrestleMania. They are coming home. We wish you would run away.
Well, we are back at WrestleMania Access inside the Izod Center. One of the unique things you'll be able to do here at this fan festival is actually watch live matches with our NXT talent from our developmental league down in Florida. You can see the stars of tomorrow today at WrestleMania Access. Of course, we're heading toward tomorrow night, and the WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony sold out at Madison Square Garden in New York. You know, we have an entire celebrity wing of our Hall of Fame.
Mike Tyson, Pete Rose, my buddy the Fridge.
And this year, our newest inductee, none other than your limited edition chair for $79.99 when you buy $30 or more of WWE gear. Now through April 13th, only at Kmart. Welcome back to WrestleMania Access inside the Izod Center. One of the cool things you can do is actually hang out inside the C Nation audio booth where you can record your own song to Cena's entrance theme. I saw you in there earlier today. Yeah. You, of course, had the headset on and you were rapping away. My time is up. I'm so bad. My career is over. I'm JBL, John Bradshaw Layfield. I saw you doing that. I really did.
I made dollar with a dime, and I was actually really good at the C Nation audio booth. I was like a cross between Hank Williams and Diddy. It was really good. A lot of people told me I was good. You have no musical talent. You're like 3MB. You're the announcing version of 3MB.
You know what's going to be really good, which is going to be great? WrestleMania, 2 nights away, MetLife Stadium, this coming Sunday. Remember, the event starts an hour earlier, 7 Eastern, 4 Eastern, 4 Pacific, live exclusively on pay-per-view. In the main event, The Rock defending the WWE Championship against John Cena. This past Monday on Raw, we heard from the #1 contender, John Cena.
I stand in the middle of the ironically enough, here in Washington, D.C., the home of the Democrats, the home of the Republicans, but tonight's arena is filled with xenocrats, rock-publicans, all eyes focused on this Sunday, all eyes focused on WrestleMania. It is no locker room secret, Dwayne Johnson and I do not like each other. But I respect The Rock for the global superstar that he is, and because he is worthy of being called the WWE Champion. Last year around this time, I'd have waltzed down here, made some rude, way over the line reference about The Rock, and questioned his passion and his allegiance to the WWE. And then The Rock would come down here, make fun of my mom, talk about my personal life, and throw my t-shirt in a big bowl of Fruity Pebbles. Those childish games are over, because we all know that this is much, much bigger. Rock is the holding, defending WWE champion. The portion of me that feels what you feel this Sunday at WrestleMania. I step in the ring with The Rock, a man who I believe is the greatest WWE champion of all time. That paints a victory for John Cena at WrestleMania impossible, right? Just like winning the 2013 Royal Rumble match was impossible. Just like defeating CM Punk with a trip to WrestleMania on the line was impossible. Yes, Rock is the great one, but the great one will fall. The Rock's time is up. My time is now. This Sunday at WrestleMania, the WWE Universe and this Sunday at WrestleMania, especially this WWE Universe, well, they may get a moment they never thought quite possible in their lifetime. Because The Rock says he can cope with failure. The Rock has accepted failure before. Well, that's great, Rock. This failure will not be like your previous failure. This failure is not going to stay in the locker room of the MetLife Stadium. When you leave the arena, I had to deal with that WrestleMania loss for a year. That wasn't it. I had to sit back and watch The Rock usher in a new era, the people's era. I had to sit behind a curtain and watch The Rock debut a new WWE Championship. His WWE Championship. A championship designed for him that defines his legacy, and on that night making a statement to the WWE Universe that he will be the WWE Champion as long as he damn well pleases. Bold words even for The Rock, but on that night, The Rock shined up that faithful size 13, turned it sideways and stuck it straight in his own mouth. this Sunday at WrestleMania this Sunday we get absolute redemption. I promise we would dominate 2013, and we will. And what that means is in The Rock's very first defense of his own brand